Yeah.
Hey, everybody's grab your snacks and drinks. We're diving into movies, such a wonderful thing. From classics to new releases, we're giving you all the news. So sit back, relax, and enjoy our reviews. It's Tony and Maddie. Tony and Maddie. It's Tony and Maddie. Tony and Maddie. Our binge buddies.
what is up, everybody? You are tuning to another episode of Binge Buddies. Yeah. Michael put the hard intro song on today. He's feeling it on this Friday, May 3rd, the day before Star Wars Day. Kicked it off a day early. I'm your host for the day, Tony. And we have Manny next to me enjoying this guitar riff right now, dude. Yes, dude. Yes. That's what you're strumming your six string, baby. Strumming that six string on the producer's table today. And for the second time in a row, we have the duo of Michael and Renee, respectively.
Hey.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
I'm doing great. I really like this song.
Me too. Great riff.
Yeah.
You know? This is like we rock hard, you say?
Yeah.
We do rock hard, dude.
Yeah.
We rock hard, all day and all night. It's Friday, 8 p.m. You know the deal.
Yes, you do.
It's Binge Buddies. We have a phenomenal show to get to today. Mike, Renee, and I, just like honestly, last week, we saw another movie in theaters that's been out for a while ago for the 25th anniversary of Episode 1, and to celebrate Star Wars Day. They re-released Episode 1 in theaters. We saw that today at 3:15 p.m. AMC,
Nice.
American Multi Cinemas, dude.
Wow.
PM. So that was great. And then we also have a trailer to watch today for a movie called Lee, as well as another trailer I think I threw in there last minute. I kind of forget, to be honest, right now. And then some reviews, hot fire, rapid fire news as well.
Fire button
but obviously we have a ton of comments off rip here, so let's get to them early and often. We have Marco Brizuela saying, "Hey buddies," and then doubling down with the buddies. And then Josh B in the house, as always, the fat what up fan. He's saying what up to our one fan. Thank you, Brian Barnaby says, gentlemen. Josh B says Marco. And then Marco comes in and says, baby. Keith, what's up? Let the show begin. He says, new profile picture for YouTube. That's dope, dude. Josh B says, Marco, what's up? Brian Barnaby says, Renee is jacked.
Jacked up.
Yes, she is. Woo-hoo! Josh B hyped for Keith. And then Michael Bukta in the house once again. The double dip, my favorite YouTubers of all time. He says, Keith. Keith says, Josh, what's up, dude? And then Keith goes again, Michael, dude. And then there's a Michael saying, Manny, I'm taking you to the Bahamas and you're getting a tan, dude.
I need it.
I mean, yeah, I think
I get. Don't worry, I'm about to get real dark real quick. On the
Josh with the fam, Michael Bukta, have a few beers, buddy.
I don't drink anymore.
No, a soda beer. He likes cream soda.
I love
cream soda with agave on the side.
Agave,
okay.
A little touch of agave. Have you seen those TikToks of the girl? She's like, agave.
Yes.
No, actually, I haven't.
She makes these ridiculous drinks, and then there's like dudes that duet her, and they do like ridiculous shit with their stuff, and it just looks terrible.
It's pretty interesting.
But it's like the same thing as those car commercial things. Those girls with the car, they're like, BMW. They're like, it's all ASMR shit.
Oh, really,
yeah,
dude?
It's the funniest thing because it's like these girls are trying to be like cool and sexy, and then everyone destroys them.
Yeah, dude. I love that.
Yeah,
I love bringing people down
all the way down.
Agave is like that shit that looks like Nutella almost, right?
Yeah. Oh no,
what does it look like?
Honey.
It's like yeah.
It's honey.
It's
but isn't it like brownish looking?
It's darker.
It's dark. It is dark.
It's a darker.
Because I remember
sludgy.
It is. It's
yeah,
mud.
It's like
mud almost. Yeah. But one of my buddies, back in the day, tried to do the whole be a YouTube guy, and I remember him bathing in agave.
He just decided
he bathed in agave, like a whole tub in his apartment, agave, and bathed in it, dude. Pretty gross.
I get why?
I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny to put on the internet, dude. He was classic, like throw some shit at the wall, see what sticks, dude.
I mean, that's how I started filming everything. Was just Jackass.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I remember one time, throwback here to Bar Q in Stanford.
Oh shit.
Decided one day to film himself, like bring a camera and record himself, like in the bathroom. just trying to make conversation with people who walked in.
You can't.
Didn't really work out, dude. He said he did for like 10 minutes. Someone threatened to fight him.
I
and
was
he's like,
about to say like someone
yeah.
would just go.
Dude, like the last thing I want to be doing is when I'm drinking. I'm in the bathroom and some guy like hammer my face.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, dude.
I'm just standing there holding my junk.
Is this like some video shoot I walked into
like,
or something?
excuse
Like,
me,
yeah, what are we
sir?
doing here, man?
Yeah, let's take this outside.
None the yeah, take this back to my place, dude.
I'm going home with you, buddy.
You're bringing your camera.
Yeah,
let's go, dude. But anyway, dude, we have more coming. Actually, Michael, can we get to before we get to the meat, the bulk of the show today, dude? Michael Buckter says Clint Eastwood is fire. Oh, actually, a bunch of comments. You're watching the Magic Cavs game right now. I think Buckter said the Cavs would win that game today on the sports port. But you know, I mean, I don't know, dude. Is there really a lot of juice there, Michael, in that series?
This is Binge Buddies.
Well, we saw Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace in theaters today. Super stoked. You know, I know we teased it on Tuesday, and I was looking forward to it very much so.
Renee, I did ask Tony, was this your first time seeing it?
No.
But you've already
I'm a big
seen
fan.
it. First time seeing it in theaters?
Oh yeah, came out in '99. I was just out of the womb.
Damn. All right.
Maybe my parents did, but I don't think they brought me.
I don't think they brought you either.
So messed up of them.
I know. How terrible.
So Renee, yeah, I mean, I guess I got to ask you here. Obviously being someone who has watched it, but I mean, the last time you watched this movie is probably when? Yeah. Exactly.
I guess it's more of how did you experience
like 2 years
it
ago.
more than how did you watch
it. Like
watch
seeing it in theaters, the juice. Was it a fun experience?
Yeah. I mean, you know what it is because when we saw Spider-Man and we saw Star Wars, I already know going in that it's going to be an incredible movie. So it's like the experience is already going to be better.
You can
I think
relax a little.
Yeah,
right?
that's part of it for going to the movie theaters for me is like now, like I feel like when I go to the movies, like I've been disappointed so much that I'm like, why am I going to the movie theater? I'm gonna be disappointed again.
That's how
you know. So it's like life.
This kind of guys, it's just life.
No, it was a great experience though. And I mean, it's an incredible movie. I loved it. I was captivated the entire time. Yeah, I really was. Like, I really enjoyed watching it on like the big screen.
Yo, me too.
I said at the end of it, I was like, I want to watch all of them on the big screen right now, like a whole.
Dude,
like
they could do that like once or twice a year. And they probably do somewhere where they have just like a day where they just play them all. But like, that's just another way of getting revenue back and forth. So like that's the smartest thing. And it gives people the chance, again, reintroduce them to people that haven't seen it or haven't been able to see it in theaters. Again, it's bringing back the theater experience.
I 100% agree. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
It's totally bring back that experience.
Yeah. You're going, I mean, you can watch stuff at home, but like now it's just like everyone wants to get the hell out of their house, even if you are going into something. It's going to be interesting, I think, this summer because everything I feel has gotten so much more normal again. And I think like summertime, it's gonna get hot. You're gonna see everyone's gonna be like, yo, let's go to the movies. Let's go air conditioned. And especially
the price is back down.
And especially now it's like you got these comfortable chairs. You can go play ones that have bars in it and stuff. So you can drink, you can eat, you can do everything. Like
I don't really think that's like, I mean, to me, I don't really characterize that as like the movie experience for me personally. It's more of like the feel of going to the movie theater. I will say that I went to the movie theater as like a teenager a lot as like an activity, you know, in our downtown.
I went
but it wasn't as expensive. Like right now, like, I mean, it's not expensive, but like it is like, it's more of if you have like two people going to the movie theater, it's like $35, something like that.
I mean, it depends on where you're going. Yeah.
I mean, AMC's
been pricey. There's some
other
ones.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think AMC's that expensive, at least for the movie ticket to get in.
Usually, it depends on where you go. Like, I know there was a point where those tickets dropped, and you were back to like $8 tickets.
And then if you do it right, like Tuesday they do the 25% off, I think, and then again, you're in a matinee show at $3.15 today, for example, 25% off to get people in there.
Yeah.
And look, I mean, us especially, we don't have schedules most of the time. We can go in the middle of the day,
exactly, which is great. Which is
the cheapest thing ever.
Yeah, that was another pro. There was barely anyone there, which is so nice.
Big pro. Huge pro for Renee.
Also, there was another thing I really wanted to say. something about the experience, the movie experience. Oh, I wonder about like if there's going to be conversations that are had now about like them oh wait, no, I have two things. Them bringing back older movies in movie theaters, and like is there going to be like a larger attraction? What are you guys doing? Like you're very distracting.
Yeah, I don't know. Michael's trying to say something to me here.
Okay, we'll learn sign language.
I'm not saying anything. I just put up a comment.
You're trying to prove a point, obviously. Your second time, third time.
What do you mean? This is where we
well
have
said,
to
Mike.
comments. For the comments, we have to leave off from here.
So let's say, all right, AJ says, well said.
Nobody ever.
Did you know it was your boy's birthday?
Jerry Seinfeld is so effing funny.
Did you know it was his birthday?
Turned 70 on
AJ's
Monday.
birthday?
Yeah, no. Yeah, AJ turned 70. He fucking looks like it. All right. Well said, Tony.
Wait, can I just finish before I forget
Of course. Yes, please.
I wonder if there's gonna be conversations had about like, if there's like a outpour of people really excited to go see these other movies which I don't think is gonna happen.
I just goes back. I just think that I don't think the new generation cares. I don't think they have attention spans to sit for that long.
They really don't.
And to go, especially to go to another place. Not even to like sit at home and watch a movie.
That's a good point. Yeah, but the experience.
That's where the whole thing of having food, having booze. I mean, you're never gonna. I don't think you're gonna have the experience you used to back in the day. Like that was like a weekend. Like you knew you were going to the theater.
Man, he's sinking down.
One of those.
Yeah.
Listen, you would think.
Listen. You get your alcohol, you get your food.
You get your alcohol, you get your food.
This is like a therapy session.
What happens is you knew on one of those days that you were going to go to the theater. That was like a no question.
True,
like,
true.
Knew,
I mean, it was a thing for kids to do.
Exactly.
Also.
I'm staying down
Sneak
here,
into the rated R ones. You know? But the other
dude,
thing,
your mom drops you off at noon.
Yeah.
You go to like a 12:30, and then you sneak in, and then you're there the entire day. On a summer day, that's the best.
I used to tell my mom that the movie was at 1, movies at 3:30. Got me off 2 hours early. I would walk around, arcade games in there, dude. Let's go. I used to have a Toys R Us next to my childhood movie theater as well.
Wow.
My movie theater growing up was United Artists. Yeah, dude, that was the tits.
That's nice.
What?
Excuse my French.
It's a weird saying.
It's a saying. Look it up.
Said it's a weird saying.
Okay. But it really was great. But then they built a new one in a not so great part of Staten Island. So then the old one closed. But then the new one, there was a drive-by shooting, and the new one went to that as well. And that one closed down a few years ago. It was bad. But how about what they have in Mass growing up? Do they have UAs?
No, they had. I think it was AMC's. AMC's. What was the
Regal?
Regals. Definitely a Regal or two around there. Yeah, but
that's dope.
I think there were more also like smaller theaters. Like I had a local theater.
Nice.
That sat like I don't know, maybe 50 people.
Wow.
Like it was tiny. It was like the community theater, like that.
Yeah.
It was like you would have to go up the spiral staircase, and they were really shitty. There wasn't any like incline or anything. So but there wasn't any incline, so like it wasn't stadium seating. So you really had to worry about when you got there.
Who's in front of you? There's no assigned seating.
No.
Dude, it is honestly, and then like again, like the seats back then, you're talking like airline seats.
Yeah,
tight.
Dude, you're like this.
The row in front of you, your knees are up against it.
Yeah.
There's no lounging, and honestly, I remember specifically even for Star Wars too, like. People like they didn't stop selling tickets. Like people sat on the floor of the walkways on the side. People would stand in the back, standing room only. Yeah, sure. I'll see the movie. I'll stand for 2 hours. Imagine,
dude. I remember when Matrix came out, and I stayed. We got to 12 a.m. And it was like we had to get there early.
Yeah.
To
camping
be in
out,
line,
dude. Yeah,
just to be able to watch,
watch
it in a comfortable way.
Talk about the experience, dude. That is the ultimate experience. Wait in line.
And the weirdest part was like. I think COVID really messed all this up anyways, but like I know you don't like a lot of people in the theaters, but
any people
back in the day, like you would go and it'd be packed and you would everyone would be feeling the same thing. And when you have like when a movie hit, like when a joke hit, when something crazy happened and everyone in the theater, like when Neo fucking does the bullet thing. or when you see Trinity jump up and they do the full like, dude, everyone in that theater was they just stood. They were making no noises. And they were just like gasping almost
because they're there to watch the movie, not
because they've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, little kids who were there just
but it's not even that. It was like that was. I mean, even with those kids, like it didn't matter. People went to go see even those kids.
As funny as it sounds, it's like it's just like an opportunity where people get together for one common goal.
Yeah,
you know, and everyone's there for the same thing. Everyone's excited for the same thing. Yeah. And when it delivers, it's the whole room being excited for it being delivered.
And
you know,
because people back then didn't like, you didn't have Netflix, you didn't have like this instant gratification. It was like, dude, you wait, and then you would go back to see that shit like 4 or 5 times if it was good. Like you would be telling your friends, like, I saw that movie 7 times. Exactly. Oh, I saw it 9. Like I'm gonna go this weekend to go see it again. I'm not
waiting like 2 months for the DVD release. Like I want to watch it again.
Dude, that shit was probably closer to a year.
Probably, maybe. I don't even know.
Easily. The feeling when you leave the movie theater after a really good movie,
and you have that whole conversation.
The whole conversation.
Exit to your car.
Yeah. I was thinking today, I was like, I really missed. I saw a family going into the theater as we left, and then my family and I would do like family movie nights every once in a while. And it was so much fun because we would like talk so much about it afterwards.
My mom, just like your mom, introduced me to some of the craziest movies that were like, you know, oldies. And you're like, dude, how could this be good? Oh shit.
It's the autofocus. You gotta try to get your hand in to catch it. Dude, can you like focus up, please, Manny? Like focus. There we go.
He's focused.
Fuck.
It's the Matrix, dude.
I was actually speaking of the Matrix. The reason I brought that up was because I just started watching the new one,
Resurrection. Yeah, it's on Hulu or Netflix or something.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what?
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
I was like, let me watch it again.
I'm gonna watch it.
Dude, surprisingly, like not as bad as I remember the first viewing of it. So.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my.
You want to know who just texted me, dude?
Oh,
I guess us. Yeah.
Who's texting us?
He says this is binge buddies in quotes, dude.
He loves that. Josh B says Renee hoodie. The hoodie's fire.
Right, Betty.
Thank you. It's from Barnes for my
Secret Santa
last Christmas.
Matches them rosy cheeks.
My nickname is that's because of the Good thing we did the peak. We did the we were yelling for the audio test.
I told you, see? I'm a professional, Renee.
Yeah. Whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to call yourself. Do you remember at the for some reason I just think when I drink alcohol, like my roast to you, like
dude, you killed me on Christmas. The Christmas party. This girl's roasting me. I was so like, man, thanks for these presents.
When did this happen?
But my nickname is Betty Boop, so that's why they got me this sweatshirt.
When we had our Christmas party.
Renee was making fun of you?
Dude, Renee had a few.
Keith has one of the original Star Wars lightsabers that came out all those years ago. Still works.
Wow.
Like the good replica ones?
Nice.
Like the good replica ones?
Dude, me too. Darth Vader, what's up?
Vader.
My brother, this was before they made him removable blades or anything, and they released it. It was just Darth Vader, and it was Luke Skywalker. Okay, and or Anakin Skywalker too. I think those 3 came out first, and then my brother, he got Luke Skywalker. No, he got Anakin's because of the blue.
What was it that
I got Darth Vader because of the red, and then I went on to get Obi-Wan's, which was sick, dude. I got Mace Windu's as well.
Had Samuel L. Jackson's one.
Mace Windu.
I love Mace Windu's.
Yeah,
it's purple, right?
And then it's purple one, and it's
there's a story behind that too.
He asked for purple,
right?
He did specifically ask for purple. It was funny seeing him in the movie. Yeah. And then they released Yoda's and Darth Maul's at the same time. I got Yoda's, which was Yoda's was like half the price, it's half the size. But then Darth Maul's, Darth Maul's, dude, double the size, almost double the price, dude. It's literally like 8 feet long. Like you can't even walk when you're using it because you're just bumping into shit.
Yeah,
that's right, Keith. I win that one, dude. Jeez. I'm a bigger fan than you.
Wow.
Even though, well, I mean, I guess Keith maybe would. I don't know how old Keith is. He probably was alive for Return of the Jedi to be in theaters, I would imagine, right? Return of the Jedi in theaters was 81, maybe pushing.
I don't think so.
Because that would make him 43, which but even so, at that point, like
he's like a baby.
Year one.
Oh, Google Gaga.
You're one.
6 months watching.
And honestly, I mean,
fucking-
Keith, in my opinion, is he 36? I feel like he's like 36.
That's my age.
I would
fucking
guess
wrong.
36.
Actually, I'm 37. Never mind.
Yeah, you better show some respect
to yourself,
for Keith, okay, and yourself.
Yeah.
That's right.
Shut the hell, Tony.
What the hell?
Oh, is he not? Shut the hell.
Wow, you better shut
Dude,
the
you
hell.
just-
I'm
Tony.
shutting hell. I'm gonna
You
open
shut
hell.
that-
I'm
you-
opening
no, you
hell
shut it.
right on
You
you.
shut it right
Keith.
back down.
Yeah. All right, cool. But I really enjoyed the movie. I know I did about my experience. I will say though, Renee, and I'm surprised that you'd make a bigger deal of this, but for some reason,
shit.
like the projector light was
Oh,
like
no.
on Renee's table.
In the beginning, I was like, "This is the kind of Mike." At first, I said I'm the chosen one
Yeah.
because it was only on my
Everybody,
snacks.
Yeah.
But then I was like, "It's kind of annoying. 'Cause it's distracting."
Cool, 'cause you can see what you're eating.
Have been
It was a
chosen.
lot worse at first
Because they
because
didn't put the black, like they didn't put the cover.
yeah, it was a
Marco said, "Shut up, Michael. You shut up, Marco.
yeah, it's right,
You little
dude.
Itch with a
Weasel.
capital B."
Oh.
Wait, were you saying Tony now?
No, I was saying at first I feel like it was gonna be a lot worse because when the crawl came up, obviously the screen's super dark and
Yeah.
black, so the light on
Was just
Renee was really
perfectly spotlight.
it was like very apparent. But then once the movie comes on, it wasn't as apparent because it blended in.
Me too, Marco.
But still, I mean, it was just like for me, I was like, because again, I'm looking at the theater screen and like right here, my vision, it's like
just,
lighter,
Just a little glare.
and
Just
I'm like,
a
I
little
don't
hit.
want this. I want darkness.
I want I need the dark.
I did think at one moment though, like one of my like thought processes was
Parsees.
that like this was happening for a reason. There's light in the darkness. And I thought like really
Yeah.
deep into it for a quick second.
You're a modern
Love it.
day Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, I was about to
honestly,
say, she's
your
in.
Metachlorian count is 20,000.
Thank you.
I
Well,
think
thank
he
you.
was conceived by the Metachlorians. Never explained that in the saga, by the way. I
Yeah,
think
I mean-
that really bothered me. Just happened. No father.
Yeah, but oh, never mind.
That's right. You need a father normally. There has to be a man.
Yeah, so they're like kind of going
Woman
like
to make the baby. I
Mary.
guess if you do artificial insemination, but this is a long, long time ago, so they don't have that.
Dude, I know a book. It's a really old book too. Who's calling?
Sorry,
No,
Marco.
Marco.
It happens,
What
buddy.
did Marco say? You guys send me a scratch?
I guess the disc was scratched. You got to clean it.
Oh no! Wait for what? For Jimmy, Neutron? No!
I feel it worked for us.
Wow, he says you're in trouble. Now he's making threats.
Yeah. What
Yo,
do you,
dude.
do you want to die?
What did Keith say?
Keith said, "Sorry,
Feeding my
I'm
dogs,
feeding my dogs, washing my dishes,
and
eating my food, and on my phone. LOL. Don't judge me, and I might have an adult beverage or two."
I hope it's not that freaking Ghostbusters green drink that we have brought
We
at
have
the
it
watch
still.
party, dude. We still have one left.
Yeah,
You have one
That's a little tough.
it's literally in the VHS corner. Like it's a ghost.
Oh, it's been just sitting out there, man.
no, this one is
It's been ghosted.
No, there isn't.
No, I don't know.
my
I haven't seen one in the
goodness
fridge in forever,
gracious.
dude. But obviously, I'm very
guys don't go to
appreciative that
VHS
you brought
corner.
it, dude. You guys are going in the fridge.
In the corner.
Open up the
Keith says, I knew you guys didn't.
He didn't
like
even
it.
test it.
Wait, let me test it. Oh, well, he just looked at it. It was like, this is scratched.
Like obviously, what DVD disc isn't
Right?
scratched
From 20 years ago.
Yeah,
what do you
like,
think, dude? Especially
you
with Michael
little rat
on there, man.
bastard.
Yeah. Keith said, I knew you guys didn't like it. Well,
wow.
I mean, you should be honored that I'm comfortable enough to be myself in front of you.
That's very
What?
To be like, no, I liked it.
Yeah,
And then to
nah.
be
You
like,
did
My
say
boy
that
over
forever.
here, he ain't no faker.
what? No,
You did say that.
I feel like I was pretty like on the fence about it, like pretty obvious. I was like,
We're talking about Ecto Cooler.
I'll
What
go
did you
grab
just
it
say?
if you want.
Ecto Cooler.
is that what it's called?
That's the Ghostbuster slime. Ecto
want me to
Cooler.
grab it?
I see Ecto Cooler.
Sure.
No, you don't have to,
Sure.
but I'm just saying.
I don't think that is it. It's like a brewery made a malt
Oh,
beverage.
Nice.
That's Ghostbusters themed.
Oh,
And Keith picked it up,
'cause
and it's
the
in
High
Tall Boys.
C,
And they're great. No, it's
when
not
they
that.
came
It's
out,
not
the
that. No,
Ecto
it's
Cooler
yeah,
flavor
Ecto Cooler,
that
High
was coming
C.
back. And now that Mike left, that means that I'm on camera for the next foreseeable future time.
well, Renee's got
Oh,
her
thank you,
hand
thank
over
you.
there.
Good,
yeah,
good,
yeah.
good. I hate being on
See,
camera.
I
that
feel
long.
like
You were talking.
I know, no, but then I have to keep on because I saw myself. I was like, I gotta keep on talking.
Close your
nice.
eyes.
Stressing out. I get.
You're wearing glasses.
Oh, no, there
How
it
do
is.
you know I don't
Okay,
have them closed
so
right
this
now?
is it. This is
Imagine we
it.
did the
It's-
whole
oh,
show.
Oh,
There we go.
hard Ecto.
Ecto, yeah, Ecto Cooler is the
Right.
name.
Yo.
God. Yeah, there's Slimer, Grimer, Slimer.
So I put him.
It's green.
Slimer, dude.
Slimer. Grimer's Pokemon, isn't it?
Grimer is
It's a
the
Pokemon,
first
okay.
evolution of Muck.
Yeah, there you go.
And this is a malt beverage. So is that a beer?
Dude, that's probably gonna hit
it's a malt
hard,
beverage.
dude.
It's like Colt 45.
That'll kick you right in the test.
Yeah, it really will, dude. And I mean, again, like it's okay.
It'll make you mad.
Thank you, Michael, for grabbing it.
Keith says I'm sipping on scotch. I got my cruise.
I love scotch.
Oh yeah, yo, you know Keith got that duty-free
Keith,
scotch.
Duty-free.
That duty-free stuff, baby.
Keith, we appreciate you bringing that. It was a fun time, and also the wine. That you gifted us was really, really yummy.
Really yummy.
All right, but now we gotta talk about something because you showed me this and I was stoked.
This one?
Yeah.
Really? Oh yeah, let's go. So this is we picked up courtesy of Facebook Marketplace.
So
courtesy of Carol, I think her name was.
Carol, you're wonderful.
But she was great, very easy to deal with, firm on the price, no negotiation.
Yeah,
she
tried 6.
it would have
got it.
First of all, stop it, dude. Because you know what, dude? I'm not like Michael, where it's like I'm like Rick in Pawn Stars. You know, if I'm like, hey, this is a fair price, I appreciate the fair price. I don't just try to go swindle and dindle and scheme and read.
Whoa, why
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Listen,
And then
I'm learning more and more in life that I gotta go that way.
You gotta help me out. I just broke my leg and I really need this video to feel better. You know, like
So I can just
the sob stories, dude. Yeah. Please, $2. I'll pay for
You
$2.
rap
dude.
bastard.
No, I get. No, I mean, it's
That's
smart.
not what
It's
happens.
Smart. It's a smart move. But-
I am just smart, and I literally say $6, and they're like hard firm 10. I'm like, all right, well, thank you. And then in a week later, I'm like, I'm still available if you are. And then they're like, I could do 8. I'm like, sorry, I could do 6.
I'm still available if you are.
the weight
But see,
game,
this
baby.
thing though,
Yeah.
dude, there's no way this thing would have been available.
It's been up. I've been seeing it, baby.
Where? Show
on
me.
Facebook
Show me.
Market.
Get one for cheaper, and I'll return this.
It
one.
was there, the same one. Now it's gone. You got it. So in the end, tell Manny that story.
Wait, first of all,
Hard. But in the
this
end,
is the one you're talking about. So there isn't another one. It's just this.
Correct.
The one that I got. There's no other
No,
ones
but
out
I'm
there.
with you.
Like you're the guy who's like, oh, I'm gonna wait it out, and I'm the guy who says it's worth it. Scoop it up, and you're missing out. now.
I'm here.
All right, so the Lincoln Park, dude.
Yes.
So
This
yesterday,
is hilarious.
even though it says binge buddies, Brian and I went to the Mets game yesterday,
Yes.
inebriated.
Of
Okay,
course. Why wouldn't
literally
you?
like
They're like,
dude,
Yeah.
like 5:55 train
Uh-huh.
onto Long Island to pregame at a bar to then go to Flushing, Queens to do a tailgate to then go into the game.
Yeah.
So now fast forward after all of that, it's about 3:30, Ubering back home.
Yeah.
It's Brian and I are in the Uber. Uber driver has a separate phone just for music, by the way, which is crazy. I've never seen that before. Hooked up to the radio.
Prepared.
Gives it, hey, music, you choose, whatever. Brian, for the entire car ride, which is like about an hour.
I was about to say, do you like you guys
An hour,
went
dude.
yeah, okay.
On full blast. He rotated 2 songs, Crawling, and in the end, both by Linkin Park,
Barnes.
yeah.
blasting. He's like singing as loud as he could. Crawling in my skin, like that.
Barnes.
Windows open on the
know
highway.
the story?
like-
Renee didn't
Oh.
No,
listen.
I'm posting.
oh, it's okay. It's okay.
That is hilarious.
It- oh my God,
Those
so
two tracks
good.
for an hour in the end and crawling.
It starts
can picture
with
it.
one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try.
Dude.
So good. All right, so let's go. Phantom Menace. This is, by the way, widescreen collector's edition VHS. Came out in the year 2000. Okay.
More of these.
So let's go. Do they have to do more of these? I'm going to be very careful. Opening this guy up, though. Check it out.
You can't find it
Bang.
on Facebook Market anymore.
You really can't. So this is what the inside is. A little look at Naboo. Beautiful planet. We'll have to go there.
Yeah.
And there it is. So there's a tape. Great condition. Classic.
Great
Yep.
condition.
You know, pod racing in the back, whatever.
Potties.
So leave that right there. And then you have this, and this comes out.
Yep.
Bang, dude. Okay. You have some
That was a great shot. You could see a good
extra features, dude. This book right here. All concept
designs,
art,
yeah.
concept art, right? For the movie, characters, whatever.
everything. Yeah, even characters aren't
Notes
there. and
by
stuff's cool.
George Lucas. Yeah, exactly, dude. And then also in here, which is like special
The
to
ball,
each
the bell.
one, dude.
The bell, the ball.
The bell of the ball right here. A real film strip from the theatrical release
That's probably the coolest thing out of the whole.
of the
is.
movie, dude. And it you could get any scene. You can get any scene. Hold it to the light. I know you probably can't see very well on
You
camera.
can sort of see it.
You
Try to
can
put it
kinda
over your
see it.
eyes, so your eyes looking at them. There you go.
Right.
That's a good shot right there.
The scene, by the way, is a film strip. There's about 5 frames. And the scene we got is when Darth Maul. Well, yeah, okay, right here. Darth Maul is kicking Obi-Wan.
Wow, it's better than nothing.
Oh, that's the end of the lens. Okay, there we go. Darth Maul is kicking Obi-Wan, and he'll at this point he'll be going down. Okay, I'm in the movie. I am the frame. Yeah, you guys are there. That's where he literally right before he kills Darth Maul, dude. That's the scene right there. So I think we lucked out. Great scene, dude. Great scene. Darth Maul, great job, dude. He's sick, dude. Great character.
Whoa. Fully out of. Oh, there he is.
I am so.
I think the concept art is usually one of my favorite things to see in these bonus features.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
Like
for
at
you.
the end of a
the
lot
Batman
of the,
Beyond one we got is so sick with it.
Dude, I loved watching the concept
sick
art at
with
the
it.
end of all the new Mandalorians and stuff too.
Oh, that's
they
dope.
show all that stuff.
Great condition. Really cool people I got them from. Definitely, obviously, nerds. I'm surprised they're getting rid of it, to be honest, but they probably just don't know what they got until it's gone. Don't know what you got till it's gone.
Hey.
One night they're gonna be like, "Babe, want to watch?"
No.
Oh. Yo, babe, you want to see that film strip?
I sold it for $10
You
to
what?
get a.
What if all of a sudden, like George Lucas was like, "Yeah, those were all my personal, strips."
That'd be crazy, dude. Make millions of dollars.
Millions of
What
dollars.
billions of dollars.
$100 million.
Next time I won't bring anything, Keith says. Keith is being so petty right now, dude.
Oh my god.
Him and Marco are, I guess, going to the same freaking barber, huh? Do you have it on DVD too? I think we do, actually. Keith Metzger. Ray Parks. Awesome actor. Ray Parks, I believe, is Darth Maul. Could be wrong, though. Also plays the frog guy in the original X-Men trilogy, dude.
Oh, that dude's crazy.
And he's dope, dude. He's a good guy.
He's a good
Great
guy.
Darth Maul.
Yeah.
Darth Maul's story arc is so crazy too. If you go into Clone Wars and stuff like that, it's freaking sick. The arc with him and Obi-Wan, dude. There's crazy closure. You want tears. Have you watched Clone Wars?
No, my wife watched all of them. So I've seen a few episodes.
And Clone Wars is good.
Clone Wars is so good, dude.
It's really crazy, like this, how for like adults it is. Really.
Dude,
Like it's really good. It's really good.
Tear jerker, dude.
Yeah. Jerkers.
But nonetheless, it was dope to see Star Wars. I would love to see, honestly, the other movies in theater, like Renee was alluding to.
Yeah. Get them all in there.
But I'm really digging the old movies, coming in. But there was definitely something wrong with the audio on the fucking film, by the way. A few times just cut out, which is kind of weird.
Full on
cut out for like 10 seconds. And then honestly, I think it was.
I would not say 10 seconds.
Hold on. So was it? I'm assuming it wasn't a film print then.
Must have been, right?
It can't. No, well, there's no.
Yeah, there's no way it wouldn't be.
Camera. So I'm or film projectors. So I'm assuming it's just a Blu-ray or a DVD.
Oh wow, you think so?
Or it's like a file or something on a thing because
File.
I'm almost positive that there are no theaters anymore that have.
Are you sure about that?
I feel like.
Sure about that?
You sure about that?
You sure about that?
You sure about that?
Pixelated burrito. Going to go full Anakin Skywalker on the younglings in Fortnite with the new Star Wars.
Hey, have you seen the update?
No,
it's sick.
Straight Star Wars guys.
Oh yeah, it's dope.
That is pretty dope, dude. We should play it on Gaming Corner
Whenever you want. I'd love to be Avatar Aang.
No, you
Avatar.
You gotta buy that shit though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta fucking spend your money, dude.
Yeah, goodbye.
Goodbye, sayonara, dude. I forgot that Fortnite did the Star Wars update today. It's been a long day of drinking scotch. I'm pretty hammered right now. My name is Keith. Yeah. The update, amazing. Wow, dude. We've been lacking on the update here, though.
I know.
But I mean, Star Wars Day, I guess, so the 20th anniversary episode 1. Again, I think they should do a little bit more. Like, again, like, Spider-Man, we get those movie posters. Yeah. Star Wars had nothing. They released the popcorn
55 buckets for a bucket and a
55 buckets for a bucket. 55 buckets for a bucket.
Oh.
55 buckets for a bucket. What?
55 buckets for a bucket. It was $55 for the bucket, dude. Which, we got the Doom bucket, which was, I think, 35, by the way.
Damn.
So they're hammering.
We're waiting for
the people, dude. The Deadpool.
I told him Deadpool.
But then you are we
so
buying
much
two, dude?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Dude, they're
$85 worth of
scheming
shit.
people though, dude.
I
Come on,
know.
this is bullshit. This is bullshit.
I know.
And then what? Facebook Marketplace, $85.
No, they're 105. They
They
have,
have the Cantina song, the Guitar Hero clone in Fortnite. That's awesome, dude. Gonna go home, listen to Mecco. Got him on vinyl. What's up, dude? Pixelated Brew says, does it come with popcorn? Yes, it does come with. It's a large popcorn and the bucket. And I think Michael was saying some drink thing.
No, it comes with another drink thing.
Okay, that's fine. I believe
Big
you.
boy.
But I think that's what the Dune bucket came with too.
I think it was Dune bucket.
Right?
No, it didn't come.
They're
with
ripping you off for $20, dude.
No, they didn't.
And then again, dude,
Dune didn't have a drink thing.
I'm pretty sure it came with the slushy, dude. It came with the slushy, I think, dude.
No.
Slushy popcorn bucket.
No, it didn't.
Slushy popcorn bucket.
No, it didn't.
And then also, dude,
popcorn
I'm gonna be a slushy popcorn in a second, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what also is funny observation here. So the people in front of us, these two dudes, got the bucket, dude.
Oh yeah, this is crazy.
And
Keith,
when we get the Doom bucket, it's the classic. It's 20 in the back.
Minutes.
Got to go in the back and grab it. Literally, I got gone for like 10 minutes. And then in this one again, we come in and no one's around. And we're just waiting there for a few minutes. And like, what's going on? And lo and behold, here's this one coming out with the R2D2 bucket, as if they keep the specialty buckets in like the anals of this freaking movie theater. Okay,
face.
What?
When you said the anals?
The anals?
Yeah, get your head out of the gutter. Okay, the anals of history. It means going deep back.
It means going deeply into the anals.
See, you know what?
Of history. What are we talking about, people?
Get an education, all right?
God.
Grow up.
Grow up.
Honestly, dude.
Read an encyclopedia.
He spent $100. Dude. Yo, speaking of $100, that's what the Acolyte's gonna make.
You really think so?
No.
Oh my God, dude.
The what? What are you drinking?
I don't know. Truly fruit punch right now.
Ooh.
I know. Wow, this isn't a good one, dude. I don't know. I haven't had. Also,
I told you, it tastes like throw up.
You haven't been drinking those in a while.
Well, how often do you drink throw up, Renee?
I know the taste of throw up, and that's what it tastes like.
Why, you throw up before?
Yeah. Have
really?
you?
Never.
You never thrown up before?
Not once.
Can we prove that?
No.
Can we call your mom?
You can call my mom if you want.
Okay.
She's expecting a phone call from me, though. She's very upset. If you call her. Yeah.
Imagine she's super stoked, and it's just like, hey, does Anthony ever vomit?
Yeah. When's the
last time that he just blew chunks everywhere?
All right, sorry, hold on. I lost my spot in the Google Doc. In the dock, dude. Where the hell? Oh, here we go.
The Acolyte.
No, this is
the
Transformers.
Acolytes.
Okay.
Transformers. I got my kid to say that all the time now.
The Acolyte?
No, he goes Transformers.
Robots in disguise. That's sick.
He was at the ball pit saying it the whole way, running around. I was like, that's my fucking kid right there.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
The ball pit, dude.
Yeah. The ball pits of death.
Ball pits like
dude, no, it's a war for those little.
It's where
in
kids
there.
become men.
Yeah,
in the ball pit.
In the ball pit.
All right, so the Acolyte. We got an extended look at the Acolyte.
This?
It's a new Star Wars show coming out on Disney Plus, I believe.
Oh, okay.
June 4th.
Another one.
I think it's a 2-episode premiere on Disney Plus, starring Carrie Ann Moss. Dude, do you recognize that name?
I do, but I need to see a photo.
She played Trinity in the Matrix.
There we go. Thank you.
Michael's laughing because he just was upset that I knew that information at the movie theater.
I didn't know that shit. I don't know names. I always forget.
Well, she's great. She's a great actress, dude.
See how everything comes around?
Yeah,
you guys want to see that? It's connected to me because I'm watching Trinity. You come, dude.
Oh yeah, the Matrix. I know, right? That's why when you brought it up, I was like, "Wow, this is great, dude."
And
as if we're in the same wavelength, you know. It's almost like when there's a group of people that go to a movie theater all to watch the same movie under the same thing, dude.
And have the same feel.
Yeah,
and like
dude,
if it's sad, they cry.
If it's sad, they cry. If it's like bad, one guy makes the joke, everybody laughs. It's like, yeah, this movie sucks, dude.
Yeah, and then everyone's like,
yeah,
I believe the same thing as that guy.
But you wouldn't have that anymore. People are too. Separated. Yeah, dude.
But equal.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true, dude. The Acolyte. Extended look at the end. We've seen obviously teasers and trailers, but they showed us like a little bit of a scene, I guess you could say, at the end of this movie. Again, to promote Disney Plus classic. And this show takes place 100 years before episode 1.
Interesting.
So, I mean, I don't know, man. Before we get into it, I just at this point, dude, I don't know, dude. I haven't.
Are you done with Star Wars?
I'm kind of over like just new shit that Disney's putting out about Star Wars.
Yeah,
you know, because it's just like how much more can we take of this?
Oh, it's not about how much more can you take. It's how much more money can they keep on making.
I mean, no, they're gonna keep making money because people will still watch. Like, I'm gonna try and watch the show at least, and there's gonna be a ton of people who just still watch it religiously. But it's just like, when is enough, dude? And you're still going backwards. Like, I'm tired of going backwards and then having something that's in between two other movies we already have, and then all of a sudden now we're in the future and we're something brand totally new. And then like certain things tie into here like that, and then other characters are over here who were in this one, but then sometimes it doesn't make sense the way they're connecting two storylines and it wouldn't even work and whatever. And it's just like, again, it's just like too much, dude. And not for nothing, but you know, it seems like Disney is taking the old, you know, quantity over quality.
Oh yeah.
Where it's like, just try it, pump it out, just pumping it out, dude. Oh, what year? How many? Who? What actress? Sign it. Here's the check, dude. Production now, out tomorrow.
Yeah, and now that they have, you know, whatever combined there, because they have Hulu now, so they have. Like,
oh yeah.
Now when they start having rights to more stuff and they start recreating that stuff, it's just,
dude. I mean, now like check it out. I mean, you're seeing, you know, first look at Star Wars during NBA playoffs because they own ESPN too. You know, like it's the crossovers are crazy. The cross promotions are getting out of hand.
Dude, it's a conglomerate.
It really is, dude. It is so annoying, honestly, in my opinion. And again, like it wouldn't be that bad if they weren't just like rip it off bangers. But watching this scene, I don't know, man. I'm not really hooked on it, dude.
I haven't been hooked on anything except for The Mandalorian, I think.
Right. Obi-Wan series is pretty solid. I haven't finished it though, because again, I don't have the time in the day to be watching all this shit, dude. Okay. Yeah. Like if you're watching all these Star Wars shows, like you're a Star Wars fanatic. Like that's at the end of the day, that's who it's really geared towards.
Your free time is spent.
Glenn Close, by the way, big Mets fan.
What up, girl?
But I'm obviously I'm a man of variety. Yeah. Okay. I don't stick all my chips in one pile over here. I diversify myself. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's right, AJ. Yeah. Write that down, AJ. Diversify. Okay. Try to culture yourself next time. Yeah. Oh, again, okay. So Carrie-Anne Moss plays this Jedi, obviously. And just the way they portray her is to just be like this badass master. And the whole scene is this girl coming in, and whatever her name is, she walks into this cantina type place, and she's like,
cantina.
Yeah, exactly. Carrie-Anne Moss, and she's like, yes, and then just fighting immediately. You know, like this is it.
They're like, we're gonna start this shit up,
right?
Hard.
Like I came here to either capture you or kill you, and I'm gonna be not even a little bit inconspicuous about it. It's gonna be me up to you, and then we're in the fight, dude.
You, me, pa.
And it's like I guess she has this form of fighting called force fu, where it's like kung fu, but she uses the force, you know, like to stop your fist.
Forceful,
like
forceful.
And I mean, I don't know, man.
It's a wax on, wax off.
And then, like, you know, she had like this aura. So it's like, again, kind of Matrix-y style of fighting, because it's going to be a lot of kung fu. And then they again portraying her as like this Jedi master, where she's defending herself with her arms down, and it's all just for like fucking 8 minutes of this scene. And I'm just like, dude, like this isn't like, come on, man. Like you couldn't show me like when they announced the Mandalorian at I believe Comic-Con back in the day. They showed like 2 minutes of a scene, and it was like a one-on-one interrogation scene. Yeah. It was where Pedro Pascal is first meeting that guy to get the job to get Grogu for the Beskar.
Yeah.
And it was just great dialogue.
That was Wurzhog, right?
Yes,
yes,
dude.
He's the villain.
Dude. And it was just a well-written scene. It was a great show, honestly. Jon Favreau, right? Like, honestly, it was like a piece of cinema. What you watched here. This Acolyte, it was like a throwaway thing.
I forgot. I saw a TikTok thing, and they mentioned the moment there was this whoever switched in the past. I forget how many years. The minute they showed up, that's when everything went downhill. That's when, like,
in the Mandalorian.
I think the end of the Mandalorian. Maybe?
Oh yeah.
I don't think Jon Favreau directed.
No. I think it was Anakin. Didn't Anakin? Isn't that what? Or was it Ahsoka?
Ahsoka.
Maybe when they showed Ahsoka at first.
I don't know. Either way, there was the thing. It's like once
Favreau
that person showed up, all of a sudden, all the Star Wars shit went downhill, and they lost a lot of people on it.
And also, they've like, Lucasfilm has been changing their CEOs. Obviously, we know Disney has too. I mean, it's not good right now. It's not good right now. And look at the way Marvel is trending, kind of downward a little bit. I don't know about downward, but it's plateauing.
I didn't even realize Captain America's in theaters right now.
What is?
Is the new Captain America in theaters?
No.
Or was it a trailer that I was seeing?
Definitely, maybe a trailer. First,
up.
I saw a first look image of
First look
Anthony
image,
Mackie.
that's what it was. Yeah,
as
I was like,
the
wait.
second Avenger.
Yeah.
Or second Captain America, I guess you should say.
So I don't know. I don't even know how I'm gonna feel about these next.
Any more comments, Major Tanucci? Oh, I must have stopped watching, huh?
Yeah.
Fair weathered.
Oh, your mother.
My
Your
mother
has says
hi, fellas.
There she is.
Hi, Mom.
Mrs. Materiello.
I'll call you as soon as I can.
I'm so sorry.
Tony said that he has never thrown up before. Yeah. And I said, would your mom go against that?
You didn't say that.
No.
Well, I said, can I call your mom and ask? In my head, I'm like, your mom could go against that.
My mother would never go against me.
You never go.
You turned her against me.
Has Tony ever thrown up before? We need to know.
I wish we could see the 3 dots going, as she's typing.
Oh wow, the suspense, dude. So again, I'm gonna give it a shot to see Carrie Ann Moss in something is cool. You haven't seen her in a ton.
Yeah.
She's in some rom-coms after The Matrix and just never really again talk about like being a typecasted type of sort of deal.
Well, even when I saw her again in the new Matrix, I was just like,
yeah. I know.
She doesn't give off that like. She gave off the vibe that they needed in that movie.
Yeah,
but that
was it.
That's
dude.
all she has, I think.
And honestly, I don't know. In my opinion, her storyline down the stretch of The Matrix wasn't even that great.
Yeah, and even in the new one now, like there's a point where she's actually acting as somebody else. That's not like the actual Trinity. She has a family. She has kids, and like that's where you go.
Oh.
She can't really act that well,
right.
Or this doesn't match. I don't know if it's because I don't know if she was because she was trying to because of that's how it's supposed to feel that she's kind of like in this world but not and married but not and not.
Right.
But I was like, I can't.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, The Matrix, she was all right. The whole love story, like again, like I think she acted like that pretty well. But again, now in like The Acolyte, she's trying to be some like almost like a John Wick type character.
No.
And it's like you don't give off that aura, that vibe. Did my mother answer, Renee?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
I don't think she answered the question.
She answered.
No, and he did not throw up. Ooh.
Are you trying to call my mother a liar?
Are you coming home for Cinco de Mayo?
No,
oh yes, Ma, I am. That's the plan. To come home for Cinco de Mayo as we spoke.
You've never thrown up during a Cinco de Mayo or a St. Patty's
she was
Day.
Jessica Jones, Keith said.
Jessica Jones.
Maybe we should call Jay and ask him if you've ever thrown up from
a concussion.
From drinking?
No, from drinking.
I'm trying to think if Jay. I don't think Jay's ever really seen me throw up. I've seen Jay throw up though.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of people.
It's okay. I don't mind.
Yeah.
It's close friend. Care for him.
Care for him. Hold his hair up.
Yeah. When I need to. I've rub his back. Dude. There's video out there of Jay throwing up. Yes, there is, dude. But anyway, she was in Jessica Jones. Yes, she was not Jessica Jones. She was in Jessica Jones. My mother says I don't know about college though.
Yeah, no one knows about college.
Nobody. I don't even know about college.
I don't even
know. But moving on here because we're spending a lot of time on The Acolyte and Star Wars.
Yeah, I know.
Let's get to our trailers of the day, dude.
Hit them.
Are we ready?
Hit them up.
Let's go for Lee. Lee is the first one we got here. So this is a brand new movie coming out September 27th in theaters, starring Kate Winslet, Alexander Skarsgård, as well as Andy Samberg.
Interesting.
And I believe, because I watched this trailer a while ago, I kind of honestly forget a little bit what it's about, but I believe it's about a photographer during World War II. I could be wildly wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's a photographer during World War II.
And his name?
Her name is Lee. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because let's play it and then we'll talk about it afterwards.
Why does it matter? They're just pictures.
Do you want the world to know about you?
You think I went to war so people would know my name? I'm heading to the front. Ready to go?
We don't send women to combat.
Well, that's a problem, because I'm here. even when I wanted to look away. I knew I couldn't.
All right, nice little teaser there for you. And now, the reason why this really caught my interest, obviously the storyline seems pretty cool. The ensemble, the cast seems pretty solid as well. But it was interesting to me because, A24 came out with that movie Civil War most recently, which the main character is a photographer shooting the Civil War.
But I think this is more based off of
a real person. That's Lee Miller is a real person.
So
do some research on her.
Now that's the one reason I'm more interested right now in that is because of first off the whole concept. I love that shit. It's crazy. You get to see kind of like in the mind of the artist.
Oh yeah, well that's what I mean. It's very interesting to me because I feel like I love that movie Civil War. I really did.
I still want to watch it. Like,
you got to see it. Yeah. I really enjoyed it, and because it was something that was so unique in terms of covering, talking about someone's story as a photographer during wartime, which I feel like is something we really haven't seen a lot displayed in cinema. Yeah. And it's interesting now that all of a sudden we're getting another one.
It's like a war specialty. It's like when like a sniper movie comes out, like Enemy at the Gates.
Enemy at the Gates, great
like
movie. American Sniper too.
All these movies that are like specific stories from a bigger war. We all know what happened in the big parts of the big war, everywhere. It's always those little stories that you're like, oh shit. Like,
yeah, dude.
But even just like I don't remember. I believe the made up Saving Private Ryan type story. Like that's crazy. Those individual little pockets. That's why that movie's so amazing.
And even so, that was based on a true story. Even though it was made up entirely.
Exactly. But even in there, like you notice, you're in this big war, and all these little things still happen. Like it's not. War isn't just like, oh, we drop a bomb, oh, we move over here, oh, we do that. It's like every little thing has something that's going on. Every battalion has to deal with their own BS, with themselves, with their own people, against whoever they're going up against. It's crazy. So that these stories are the coolest, especially like this stuff, because no one ever remembers that there's people out there. That's how you're seeing this footage. Like when you see like all these documentaries of like World War II, like there were dudes that weren't really even fighting; they were just holding a camera.
Oh my god, yeah!
It's like
no, literally
reporting on it. Like that's insane.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, you're getting shot at, being thought. They're thinking that you're wearing the uniform, so you are the enemy.
Exactly.
But you're snapping photos. And for women, even worse when they're in certain parts of the world where they have to worry about their safety in general. And it's not even the war that they have to worry about. And some of these people get some of the most amazing photos ever.
Yeah.
So
and it's because of them that you're like the world is able to see that and tell that story.
See either the good or the bad, the atrocities that happen, the stand, that some people have, the dude that stands in front of the tank in Vietnam, I believe it was. Yeah. Remember? There's like a line of tanks, and it's this dude holding, I believe, a plastic bag, and he's just standing in front of this tank, and it's like this beautiful photo.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah. Dude.
Oh wow.
And then there's the photo of I believe the Tibetan monk that lights himself on fire.
I've seen
in
that
protest. Like photos, like that shit's crazy.
Remember the photo of Hanoi Jane?
Hanoi Jane, is that the?
That was Jane Fonda. She posed at Hanoi during the Vietnam War in protest of America being there.
Jane Fonda, dude, she even in the past, I think in the past 5 years, she's been arrested twice for protesting.
Yeah, my dad really doesn't like her because of that.
Yeah. I mean,
tough. You say what you will about the war, but like you're literally at a prison camp where Americans are being tortured, and you're like posing.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Like with the enemy, kind of like, whoa, Jane.
Yeah.
Like that. Back in my my hometown, we call it the Michael Theophil move.
Oh. Hey, we got a joke.
That's right, AJ. Write that one down too, buddy.
Cha-ching.
All right, and then you need new material. Ellen Kuras is the director of this movie. Yes. Her directorial debut, which is interesting. However, she was a cinematographer on numerous different projects, big movies throughout Hollywood, including Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, starring Kate Winslet.
That's awesome.
So interesting how you can connect the dots there, Tony. Great job on the research. One of the cool parts
about newer directors, and you know what the cool part is, like you can tell the movie itself when you are in one part of the movie industry working like on a movie, and you know that like the back, especially if you're the director of photography, that's like the next logical step. You know what the movie's gonna look like, and if you're good, movie's gonna look sick. And now you're adding directing to it, so it's like your vision on how the feel of it should be more than the look. And but you still like, how do you have another director of photography be like, all right, what do you want it to look like? Well, fucking.
I already know. Yeah, I already know.
You know, so and the fact, you know, I didn't know that. So seeing even the visuals from this is dope. It's gonna be, I think, just overall,
it's gonna be sick,
pretty
dude.
solid.
I know.
Movie,
I'm really pumped about it. And again, like almost like I'm seeing Kirsten Dunst in Civil War. I'm seeing Kate Winslet. Haven't really seen her in a ton recently, dude.
Everything that she's done has been these kind of like side projecty things that are like not that big.
The Regime, right? You started watching it, but again, like I haven't.
Nah, the Regime went right downhill. Like after the second episode,
all the way downhill,
all the way down. But like initial shock value, fucking up there. I was like, oh shit, Kate Winslet, what's up? Like you're playing this like agoraphobic when you're like pretty much scared of everything or germs and shit.
Germophobic is a germ person.
What's agoraphobic?
Agoraphobic. Agoraphobic, Mike?
Agoraphobic? I always forget. Either way, yeah, she's just like a germaphobe, which is crazy. Right. So, but yeah, they should be good movies.
Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm pumped for Lee. Arachnophobia?
No. Is agoraphobia arachnophobia?
Avoiding places or situations that might cause panic?
Yeah, agoraphobia. There we go.
Agoraphobia. That sounds crazy. I feel bad for anyone who has that, dude. Can you imagine? Fear of places. That sounds like Renee, though. It's weird.
Literally. What she said about the theater.
Keith says that in the Marines, we call them combat cameras. LOL.
Oh.
That's kind of cool. A little CC, dude.
Come here, you little combat camera.
You little combat cameraman.
Hey, you go in first, cameraman.
You want the shot? You go in first, okay, dude?
The only way you're gonna
literally get the shot.
POV, man.
It's very interesting to me that I wonder. I mean, I'm sure it is. You know, I guess prevalent like in terms of photogs during like in Iraq war now.
Dude, it's fucking insane.
But again, I mean, you know, when you think about filming wars, you know, I mean, honestly, Vietnam comes to mind because that was like a televised war almost. You know, I feel like we don't we don't see that. Like, I wouldn't think that honestly. There's a lot of photogs going in there.
I mean, dude, and you. The thing was that back then, photographers weren't like they are now. It's not like. You can be a war photographer and you can go and do it yourself.
Right. Yeah.
You know
true.
Back in the day, you worked for a big network. You
right.
worked for CNN. You worked for NBC. You worked for ABC. You worked for these companies that had so much money and they would just send you guys were that was your job. You needed to make sure that you were the first one to get those photos so that they could publish them as quickly as possible. He was the first one to get that footage so they could see it as quickly as possible.
Yeah, it's true.
The difference now is look at, dude, the accident that happened on 95.
Yeah, it was all everywhere already.
Right? It's
immediately.
Every TikTok feed has every single angle. Like,
no, literally,
you could never do that before. You get one or two dudes all in the same area reporting with the thing in the background. That's it. Now it's people that have phones that are sitting there just like, and you get to see everything. People in the middle. The reason we see a lot of the Syrian war was through Twitter, through Instagram. Like, people would upload that shit, and it just through a phone. Someone would be recording, a bomb would explode. Like, what? It's crazy. So that's, you know, the old school way of doing it was like intense because you had to go into battle pretty much.
Right.
You know, you had to be prepared for that type of shit. So I don't know. It's cool. So hopefully the movie's good.
Yeah, I hope so too. I got high hopes for it,
especially for a directorial debut.
I know it's freaking.
That's a solid topic. You know, that's an action-packed,
dude, with a great cast too. Like, gosh darn,
and you know, you if she's DP'd for all these gigs and all these big movies, like she's already known these people. She knows she's worked with them. She already has a rapport with them. They can feel like they understand each other. Dude. All of us, it's like. You're going in to make a movie with your people that you've already done it with before.
I wish I had that rapport with someone.
Yeah.
God damn, this is not good.
I feel bad for you drinking that caca.
The caca.
Shit.
I know I'm gonna get through it though. This is sick.
Will.
I gotta hurry up through because I have a whole other one
you're
left.
Not a quitter, and I know you're not.
I mean, we're getting through stuff.
We're getting through.
All right, so let's go to our next topic here, and this is, dude, I could have sworn I wrote this down in here, but maybe it just didn't update on my iPad and updated on I don't know. But we're gonna watch the new teaser for the new Alien movie, Romulus. And I really, again, I don't have any info written down here, so I really can't tell you much. But I can tell you off the top of my dome that this movie takes place between Alien 1 and Alien 2. And from my recollection of the plot line, it's a totally different group of people here, unrelated to Sigourney Weaver's character.
Nice. Have you watched the what was the other one? Prometheus.
I have. That was great. What Prometheus?
I recently watched it, probably in the past like few months.
Yeah. Oh, my God, me too.
Sick. Like I was like, holy crap, I forgot about how good this movie was. And just like I forgot what it introduces.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You're like, oh shit. Like everything. You're like, oh, that's what this whole because it feels a little bit slow, but that's how the first Alien was meticulous.
Right.
Every little moment was very drawn out, you felt like you were in that fucking space shuttle. Like it was fucking weird. So yeah, it should be good. I'm stoked.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the trailer and then we'll talk about a few things, dude.
Oh, we'll talk about a few things.
Don't break.
No, 3. Nice one.
Evil Dead.
Wait. Produce some close.
Run. I'm pretty pumped, honestly. I think it's scare value. The director of the trailer said, "Give me the deep throat shot." I'll take the deep throat shot. Thank
100%.
you. 100% deep throat shot.
100%.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Show it pulling out. Pulling right out deep throat style, baby.
I mean, baby. He says, "Pizza time, Abby." He meant baby. Marco, a little late for some pizza time, dude. Huh? I guess it's never too late for pizza time.
I know, but it is Friday.
We had Luigi's, dude. Luigi's. Honestly, that pizza has been slapping, Michael. I don't know about you, but that's like my favorite as of right now.
Slap happy son of
obviously,
obviously.
Barring Southport.
Southport. It's never too late for pizza, says Josh B.
No, Josh B's correct, dude.
He is correct, actually. I might probably go home and have a
Josh B's big pizza guy. Big. He's a big lot of thing guy.
He's a big guy.
He's someone who enjoys variety, diversifies his bonds.
Lives his life. Lives life to the fullest.
He does live life to the fullest, dude. Talk about the kids and the no time for anything. That's the guy with the kids and the no time for anything.
But he has time somehow.
Finds his way to a Met game, dude.
All the time. Look at him.
So this Alien teaser here.
I feel like I need to know more though.
So I was doing some research, Michael. And the name of the movie is Romulus, Alien Romulus.
Yeah.
Which is in reference to Roman mythology. Romulus and Ronan.
Oh yeah, Ronan.
I believe, which is a tale or a legend, right?
Yeah.
Where two brothers, these two guys, are they're brothering it up, and
being all brothers.
I forget exactly what, but they come to a disagreement. In the end, Romulus kills his brother, and then starts Rome, like builds Rome.
Yeah.
Okay, so the two main characters in the movie, ironically enough, are brothers.
Oh yeah.
So I think there's a lot of implications there with the name, and not a lot of information has been given out yet because we're in an early stage here.
Yeah, it just I don't know. It feels like it's Alien. So
right,
like what we know
what are we building?
Yeah,
here?
Like we know an alien, what it does, how it does it. We've seen it kill everybody. We've seen it, fucking live through the mesh things from Predator. Like,
yeah, dude.
Like we've seen a lot of shit already happen with aliens. Like, what are you gonna throw in here that isn't exactly the same or the same time. I mean, you saw how the little dudes were fucking flying and landing on people's faces, deep throwing everybody. Just like,
and I don't know. I mean, I've seen all the Alien movies, and I've loved every single one of them.
I have too, but
right? I
you
mean,
get to a point, it's like, all right, what else?
I know.
How
Again,
much
I mean,
more? It's the same thing with all the big movies that keep on going.
Yeah.
You're asking, like, where are you gonna go? You just said it about Star Wars. Like, how far are you gonna go?
Yeah, that is true. But again, I think it's a little different because they are pumping out good movies.
Yeah.
You know, so I really haven't had an issue with any Alien movie yet.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see with this one. The Predator movies, those I think were a little overdone for me.
Those just became gimmick movies.
Yeah, Adrian Brody,
Yeah.
Lawrence Fishburne on the island forever, dude. But let's end it the same way Schwarzenegger ended it. Like, come on, man.
No,
like, why not just let Arnold just do his thing?
You cannot do it
dude.
like Arnold.
You can go do it. Kill me. Do it. Do it
me.
now. Kill me.
I'm ready for it.
My mother has a few choice words here.
Oh boy.
She says, "Oh, at the top here, always room for pizza."
Yes.
And then we'll go with my mother. Dad, I just had Empire East. Empire East is the Chinese food restaurant.
Ooh.
That's in my neighborhood. It's the best Chinese food I've ever had in my life. Like, I had not have better Chinese food anywhere.
I
have not had. And then my mother also is so overdone with those aliens. She says it's so like nonchalant, so overdone with those aliens. They will keep going until the movie doesn't make any money. And my mother's right to an extent.
And they'll keep on going.
And then they'll make another one afterwards, and then they'll be like, well, maybe
we can make
another one.
Let's introduce us to the new crew.
Keith eating wings right now. What type of flavor?
Dude,
what's
wake
up?
up,
It was my work hours, but didn't go to work. Josh B says, LOL. It honestly was kind of funny because, again, we were at that Long Island bar like 7:30. Like, they were there from 6 a.m. when the show started.
Oh, yeah.
And we were there. I got there for 7:30, and we were there for an hour drinking whatever. And all of a sudden, like, a bunch of guys leave. Yeah, I gotta drive my kid to school. And I'm like, they're like, wow, it's only like 9 a.m. Like, these people they came here early to watch the show, and they have to go drive their kid to school, then go to work.
Yeah, that's
pretty crazy, dude.
That's insane.
And then I was like, wow, that's crazy, dude. But I don't know, I'm down. I'm excited for this Prometheus, and I feel like Prometheus. Honestly, Prometheus, good example of it. And I feel like Michael is down with the Alien, right?
He's down with the same.
You like Alien? I know he's chewing right now. Marco got him in the mood for another slice of pizza, dude.
Nice.
Yeah,
he's in.
What? Yeah, dude. It's what always goes on in your head.
Is this thing on? What's next?
The contestant, Manny.
The contestant. You want to talk about some shit?
Did you answer me about the apes? My mother says. Can we have a producer that what does she mean in regards to the apes? Did my mother go to the zoo recently? Oh, did you see the new Planet of the Apes? It looks to my mother with a lot of hate towards these remakes. It's actually funny you ask, Mom, because movie theater, obviously. We've been seeing that trailer for a while now. And honestly, Mom, at first I thought I kind of had your take a little bit where I'm like overdone. But this isn't just like a reboot. This is different.
Like, could this be the savior? Could this be the new? Well, it's supposed to be
100 years after
following
Caesar.
It, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you're jumping in. It's like you're into a more civilized or
I guess you can say civilized. Yeah, exactly. Civilized ape.
Ape, and you're there. So I don't know, man. It could be. They could take a turn.
Mm-hmm.
They could. It's like these alien movies. Like it could be something new that we're like, all right, this one's the one that.
But see, it's very interesting because again, I think of like Planet of the Apes and how there are human sympathizing apes, right? And that's kind of what this one, the way the storyline seems is that like it is fast forward, way further down 100 years, you said, and then like some apes are realizing what had happened in the past, like what the world was like when humans ruled, which again, I mean, isn't that kind of like the premise for the Planet of the Apes?
Pretty much.
Like almost where like they didn't, like no one knows that at one point. Thank you, Renee. that humans ruled apes and it wasn't the other way around. You know, so I guess at the very core of it, you're kind of unpacking a similar storyline that you've always been, which I think that the remakes of Planet of the Apes have been a little bit overkill.
I think the first one was a cool shock value. You had like the beginning of how
the first James Franco one,
and it was like it was,
that was cool.
I feel like it was like a new,
Michael really liked those ones.
Yeah, it was a kind of new to you. You kind of found out how it was possible that apes could actually speak and do all that.
Yeah.
So I think that shock value was good, and then after that, it was just kind of like, let's franchise it. Let's do a bunch.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I was telling Renee, I guess, before how like, Planet of the Apes, it wasn't like it was just Planet of the Apes and that's it.
Yeah.
Charlton Heston.
Yeah.
Right? You damn dirty ape.
Damn dirty
And I mean, again, talk about like shock value at the end there when you see the Statue of Liberty. Like that's still like you watch that scene and you still get a little goosebumps.
Yeah,
dude.
it's a very hard hitting scene.
It is, and again, the Mark Wahlberg one, which was good. We had that big banner outside of Planet of the Apes. Mark, I love that Mark Wahlberg. That's so sick to have.
How do you know?
And then you get that blonde chick in it, and then you have Paul Giamatti is one of the apes. So is Michael Clark Duncan. Tim Roth plays the main villain.
It's a very interesting take on it, and they went a certain way with it.
They did, and I think they did a pretty good job with it.
I mean,
but again, that was like
I think the minute we got into the new ones where we had the CGI really, kick it up, and you had what's his name, B. Caesar, the guy that's done like all
Andy Serkis.
And just that just felt more real. It felt, I'm like, all right, they're using CGI the right way. They're bringing to life this idea that before was just makeup. So
no, and honestly, like I think that's a big reason why I like the Mark Wahlberg one is because it's costumes here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like you have you like that Broadway style. You like that, like
unless it's Lion King.
Unless it's Lion King. Don't get him started on Lion King.
Oh, by the way, Marco, the wings and the mott sticks too. That's fire, dude. Please, for the love of God, Marco, especially since you got mott sticks and wings too. I hope you didn't order from like Papa John's or anything. Like, please, I hope it's like your local pizzeria run by some family guy. Yeah, exactly, dude. Top. Please, dude. I don't want to hear you got freaking chicken nuggets tossed in sauce.
Papa John's
from Domino's. Josh being Chinese tonight, Michael. Wow, no more Mickey D's, he says. Did that conversation take place recently?
I'd say a couple months.
Oh, okay.
Good job, Joshy.
No more Mick Dicks is tough, though, I will say.
It's very hard.
That I remember, like, in college, like, when I wanted that, like, extra drunk good meal, obviously other than the American tea, but, like, the Big Mac used to be, like, the
nuggets, too, for me. They used to have, like, this deal that was, like, $2 or something.
Everything was cheap.
Yeah.
Remember those days?
The dollar menu was
89 cents for a burger, just a regular burger.
Yeah,
I used to
89 cents. You know how much that shit costs now? It's like $5 for a regular burger.
It is kind of despicable, dude.
Unless you do another meal deal thing, and it's like, it's $7.
I used to do the family pack a lot with Jay.
Dude,
it's like 2 Big Macs, 2 fries, 2 drinks, 20 piece nuggets, and then like a bunch of cookies.
You can get 100-piece now, I think.
That's great. They're the nuggets. Talk about like just pop them in your mouth and feel delicious.
Skittles. Just like Skittles. Pop them in.
I don't know.
You don't pop Skittles? Nah, Skittle popper?
Honestly, I'm not a big fan of Skittles, I guess. Tropical Skittles, I used to have a little phase in. But Skittles,
I have phases with Skittles, yeah. Sometimes I'm like all in, and they're like, no. You know what I had today, which kind of threw me off, was what's the little ducks that are marshmallows?
Peeps?
Or Peeps, yeah.
I always hated Peeps.
Oh, dude, I don't know why. There was an unopened thing. I opened it up, took one bite. I was like, you know what? For not having it for a while, this isn't terrible.
Yeah, well,
but it was pure sugar.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Peeps.
Something about it got me today.
That's fine, dude. We had chocolate covered pretzels at the movie theater, and that was fire. And the strawberry not so sour Sour Patch Kids.
Oh god,
they gotta stop making those, I think.
See you later.
What we got? I know we have more comments. I know we do. My mother says, by the way,
Peeps
Renee,
are so nasty, says Josh.
I took such good care of my Anthony that he rarely got sick, but good investigating. I wish Renee was here to say that. You can never go wrong with old school costumes. Tony, what's your favorite beer? Michael's hair looked nice yesterday. Peeps are so nasty, Josh B. Yes, Peeps should be outlawed. If you vote for me.
I don't know. I feel like if I had a Peep, I haven't had one in forever. I feel like I'd be on Manny's train.
That's the only reason.
Where
I'm
I'd
not
be like,
saying they're
you know
like
what? It's not as bad as I remember.
It's just a matter of like if you have one, you're like, okay, it's marshmallowy, it's got that texture.
Yeah.
I don't want another, but I'm not completely disappointed.
I know where you are.
It's the same thing with fucking candy corn, dude. You
Yeah.
take a bite of candy corn and you're like, why is this weird
and the
tasting
Halloween
thing?
one, the Halloween like pumpkin
Yes.
looking little guys. You know what I'm talking about?
I think I know what you're
Are you talking about candy corn?
No, you ain't talking about no candy corn. Man. I'm talking about the candy corn.
Candy corn.
The candy corn.
Is that what it is? Is that what I'm talking about too?
Probably, dude.
It's like orange, white, and yellow in the shape of like a
That's
triangular.
definitely candy corn.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He's like, it's like one of those little Halloween things, right? Yeah.
Well, yeah, and then also like one of those like pumpkin looking candies.
Yeah, it's got the colors of a pumpkin.
A pumpkin.
But yeah.
So
like maybe a once a year thing.
Yeah.
One max. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't do Peeps. I'm sorry, dude.
Mm.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't do
I
it.
just ran out of sweets, dude, at the house. And I needed something sweet.
Josh, when are you coming back to CT? He says Sunday. Buckta. By the way, to answer your question, Michael, my favorite beer, I guess it is Guinness.
Guinness.
But I mean, I don't know. Again, like variety. Why do I have to pick one? Millions of beers out there. I gotta pick one, Michael. Ridiculous. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh wait, we didn't even talk about the fucking contestant, dude. All right, so real quick, give people a little lowdown what it is.
This story is a Japanese TV show ended up trying to do something edgy and put a man inside of a room with nothing but postcards to write for sweepstakes. Like back in the day, they used to do sweepstakes and you would just sign all this stuff. For pretty much just like name and address and shit. Send it in, you would win stuff. The whole gimmick of this thing was that this dude, first off, they stripped him naked. He thought he was going to win this whole show thing where he would go travel, eat some food, review, be like, oh, no, this dude is isolated in this tiny room. And at first he like doesn't get it.
This sounds very similar to when Michael asked me to come work for Downtime. He said, yo, you travel, we'll do a food show, binge buddies, this, and all of a sudden I'm naked in a room.
Exactly. And then he's like, oh, we're going to film it, but we're not going to put it out. And then they put it out. You know, like I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great link. I have the link. I'll send it to everybody in the TikTok. All you paying customers, you're going to get a good link in the mail.
A link in the mail.
In the email.
Linking in the mail, dude.
So
it's freaking hot in here, man.
Japanese show, of course, it's kind of edgy because Japanese people have these shows that are crazy. they're insane.
Dude.
They have these prank shows.
Their reality shows are
and literally
out
like
of pocket.
The people that are what happened was they would film him. He had one camera in there. He would film himself every single day. He started getting into certain routines. He started doing the whole thing. Either way, he was told this wasn't going to be shown. It starts getting shown weekly. They take the tapes, they cut the best moments. It's like fucking him dancing like a fool. They have to censor his privates. They end up his name in Japanese is Eggplant.
Okay.
That was like his bullied nickname. Like he had a really long face, so they called him Eggplant. So then they started using an eggplant to cover up his junk.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And these people probably haven't been to America, huh?
Yeah. This was before Americans did any of this stuff. So that's why this is kind of like a crazy story.
Right.
And it's kind of like it's an experiment, really, because this dude was in there for like for about a year and 3 months. This guy had and he started gaining he started understanding how to play the game, and he started getting all this food. People were cheering for him. Again, he's getting famous. No idea what's going on in the outside world.
That's sick.
Full isolation. The only people that he talks to are the people that deliver these winnings. So but he gets like dog food and he hasn't eaten.
Oh, shit.
He's got to eat. So he tries it. It's all these little moments that are they're torture.
And so the documentary, right? I know it came out, I think last year. It's on Hulu Net for the first time this month, right?
Yeah.
It's 1 straight hour and a half, or like full length.
Yeah, it's about an hour and a half. And the reason I it's so good is because everybody's in it. The everybody that took part,
everyone who's involved with the show,
including him, and he's
Wow.
like right off the bat, the producer who pretty much created the show, who's they refer to pretty much as like the devil. He's part of it. His mother's in it. Like everybody's in it.
What year did this take place? Do you know?
Oh shit! I'm like 09.
Okay, so pretty recent, relatively speaking here.
Well, yeah. Again, it's like the beginning of reality
like the
TV
90s or anything like that.
I mean, no. I'm sorry. You're right. It has to be the 90s.
Has to be the 90s?
Does it have to be the 90s?
Let's look it up, dude.
Look it up.
The Contestant, you say, right?
The Contestant, yeah. Well, no, because now I'm thinking about it, and so the second half of it is what makes it even more crazy because it actually turns out to be like a good story, and I think that's the only reason why this documentary was able to dive so deep into it, because like if he had ended up like killing himself or
98.
So if he would have really been like that fucked up, this documentary I don't think would have worked, because you would get all this information and nothing from him, and he's the one that needs to be the one telling it.
Oh no, this is new.
This movie, this movie came out like
it did come out yesterday.
So
no.
It got streamed. It's like
it came out yesterday
on Hulu
in America.
Possibly too, yeah.
Yeah, I think this is the American release.
So the crazy part is that
this is a British documentary.
Yes.
So like the BBC.
The BBC did it, right? That's right. Because actually one of the people that's speaking it, and that was actually the weirder
bastards.
Part. So there, a lot of it is the Japanese just speaking, and then there's the BBC reporter, and then I didn't realize a lot of the show was in English.
Oh, interesting.
So they had they had text that would pop up, and it was all in English.
And I'm sorry, this is Japanese.
Japanese, yeah.
Okay, because they're. Not to be, but like there's some I see clips of their shows out there.
Their shows are insane.
Their shows are ridiculous, dude.
I was telling Renee, like the hosts are like these two women, or at least one woman, and then guests, and they're like wrapped in green screen cloth, and all you see is their head moving and doing.
Oh my god, really?
In their background. That's all you see.
That's hilarious.
Dude, like that's what I mean, and it's so extreme. And they're like screaming, like and they're watching this dude who's pretty much being tortured.
Tricked me out, dude.
Yeah, literally being tortured, eating dog food, like butt naked, like crazy. And the entire island country of Japan is like loving him. He's becoming this,
and he has no idea.
And he has no idea. No idea.
Did you finish the documentary?
Yeah.
You did finish it?
So then what happens later on is other things happen, and then you get to the second part of it, like what happens after.
Yeah.
And what happens after.
Oh, no way.
That's why I'm saying this is like intense.
Extensive.
Because you watch the first like 45, maybe first hour, and you're like, dude, you feel like this world is so fucked up, and just you can't believe something like that actually happened,
right?
And then you see what actually turned out after the struggle and after everything, and you're like, holy shit, like that's
crazy.
The epitome of you're at your lowest and you become very humble and a good human being, not like famous, just a good human being. And he just kept on like helping others. He realized that's what made him feel good. Right. It was literally the helping of others after being treated and seeing like the scum of humanity, pretty much.
That's awesome.
It's insane. And then you like, and it's like that wasn't even the only tragedy he went through. There's like other huge things that happened. And you're like, what the fuck? How is this guy still smiling? How is this guy in this interview talking? Because that was one of the first things I'm like, dude, how did they get him? How did they get this guy to come in and start telling the story nonchalantly? And they have the guy who pretty much forced him to do or convinced him to do it, the producer. Like the whole time.
What's his take on it? Is his take just like, oh, I still volunteered to do this? Like I'm fine now?
50-50, you get a little bit of that. So again, as you go on and you things start getting better, he starts talking about those things and you realize how fucked up he was, which makes the fact that he is the person that he is today even crazy.
Is he like in the doc right away, or are you not sure if he's alive?
No,
or what?
So
they
go through most of it, and then you see the shot of an empty to me it looked like a dojo looking type spot.
Oh, wow, how fitting.
And he sits, it's like a traditional Japanese place, and you see this empty room and this empty seat, and then you finally see him walk in.
Oh, that's cool.
And then he starts talking about his story.
Interesting.
Like, oh, shit. But like I mean, it's like such insightful shit. He's like, I've been bullied since I was a kid because of my face, you know, because he has this really much longer face than normal, especially in Japan.
Yeah.
So like he got bullied hard. They called him.
Lent refers to a huge penis.
So this was way before that.
Right.
That's why, like, again, more things in this world, in the world now that this no one had that as the emoji. Like now everyone's like, oh, eggplant emoji. You know,
imagine like that
back in the day. They ended up covering his junk with
an eggplant
because his name was that
eggplant,
in Japanese. It did so many things that you would never know about.
Must be kind of tough for them to like get women nowadays because they probably hear the eggplant and they're like, "Wow, dude," and then they're just like really disappointed.
Trust me, he's done more after that.
Yeah,
he does. He's good.
Oh, not how much? Yeah, how much like into the doc are we after the show? Is it half and half? Like
no, I think it's about 3/4. I think
the away. Then
we're
post.
We're post because again, like there's so many levels, so many things happen where you think it's done, but it's not. And he's just like and then all of a sudden, finally, you get to a point where he's officially done, and then another tragedy strikes, and then and then he's about to do something great. And then another tragedy happens, but none of these at least when I was talking to my wife about this, because she watched it with me, I was like, dude, how can like these other huge events that happen to him must be like nothing. Like I just spent a year in isolation, surviving, eating dog food, barely surviving.
Yeah.
And then this whole other thing, and then people are going through shit, and he's just like, the only thing that he could do is help, because there's nothing like, and he helped because that's the only thing he knew would be something that would be good for him and good for the people. Like it was the only thing that made sense after all these things happened to him.
That's crazy.
And it's nutty. It's insane.
That is really nutty.
And you just got to watch it. It's been probably one of the best documentaries I've seen past 6 months.
No kidding, dude.
I don't think I've seen anything this good.
We should check it out, dude.
Yeah.
Hulu.
It's just so messed up, dude.
Yeah, I love it.
And the footage is so outrageous. That's why you're still, because like you're watching this footage from the 90s and you're seeing it and you know in your head that it's fucked. If you're from the 90s, you know in your head that it's fucked up, but you're still entertained.
Oh yeah.
By watching like how like it's a mental just mind effort.
That's dope.
So, but definitely watch it. Give it a chance. Just like, and I guarantee you're gonna be like right off the bat, you're gonna be like, oh shit. And I was watching. It has a lot of subtitles. I was watching it. Fucking reading those things.
Love to hear that. Yeah. That's sick, dude. All right, cool. So check it out. Hulu. Sounds like it's worth the watch.
Definitely worth the watch.
We have some comments to get to, Michael. If you would indulge us. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh, I think it's on Hulu. I want to go back and hang out if I'm ever Keith, get the fuck out of here, Keith. Honestly. If you're ever invited.
Oh, God damn it.
Honestly, Keith, you're standing invite. I'm home May 22nd, says Michael. One day I'll come back, Michael. After the Ecto beer, your band. Ha ha! I knew it, says Josh B. No, Keith is always welcome. Keith, dude, is Marco on one tonight, or what's the deal, dude?
He's on attack.
Aggressiveness, dude. It's all the mozzarella, it's all the cheese in his system.
Yeah.
The lactose has got him feeling pretty spicy.
Papa Gino's mozzarella.
He never answered that, did he? Never answered that.
No, he didn't. That's never, why you know.
Because he's guilty.
Because
he's guilty, dude. Oh, wings from Papa John's.
That's rubber.
That is
pure rubber crap. Ugh.
Rubber crap.
Rubber
You've
crap.
heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't say fire, Marco. Liar.
No. Stop it, dude. I'm sure their mott sticks are bad too. Like,
yeah, I mean, by the time they get to you, they're probably like solidified solid again. And melty. It's just like a block of mozzarella. Yeah, no, dude, I ain't playing that game.
There's some bad mott sticks around these parts, dude.
I know. I've seen a few just here.
I know, dude. The mozzarella.
I mean, shit. We're talking about. You should be doing this show. You should be going around. One bite, everyone knows the rules. Fucking do it for mozzarella sticks.
We could do a mozzarella. Exactly. How do you fucking say mozzarella?
Yeah, exactly. That's another addition.
Michael,
you ask every single person.
Can you say it?
How do you say it? I say mozzarella.
I say mozzarella.
I know you do. So does my
Mozzarella,
wife.
a little mozzarella, dude. Just slap some mozzarella on that.
I feel like you're doing something dirty when you say it that way. I'm gonna smell some mozzarella all over you.
Yeah, Josh B confirms definitely Papa John's talking like that.
Yeah, we
Keith,
know.
by the way, no rebuttal for Keith the clown. Let's go, Keith. I want to hear that Scotch talking, buddy.
I want to see a battle become.
Yeah, dude.
Come on.
All right, let's get to everyone's favorite part of the day. Huh? Let's rapid fire.
Everybody hit it.
Pew 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 pew.
Oh my God, dude. Well, I had my eyes closed, so I wasn't really looking at what Mike did. So when I felt the pop, it popped right there, baby. Yes, dude. Let's go rapid fire news. All right, dude. First thing we got going over there. Dan Schneider, okay, dude, sued the producer of Quiet on Set for defamation, a defamation claim, okay, for the Quiet on Set producers. Kind of ridiculous, honestly.
For the truth telling.
Again, I don't know the aftermath of this documentary, but you would imagine he's going to get some type of backlash, possibly like, I mean, I don't even know if you can take legal action or something, or if he's just going to be banned from producing shows with kids and stuff like that. But I mean, obviously the whole, countersuit, suit, delay all the time, the lawyers find a way out, the settle.
We see it all the time.
At the end of the day, dude, I mean, this guy to me seems like a total prick. Did he do anything illegal? I guess you really can't say from the documentary necessarily. He denies it, all of it, of course. But regardless, the guy's shitty, and I don't really like it. And the fact that he's suing, I mean, why don't you just go away, dude? Honestly, at this point, the post-mortem interview as well, bad, disingenuous, dude. Very, very disingenuous. Okay. But obviously we'll keep you guys updated with that type of deal here. Moving on to our next topic of rapid fire. This is gonna be a rapid quick fire, an abbreviated rapid fire. So remember, the Face Off 2 is moving forward with production.
I don't even know how to respond to you.
And you know who's coming back?
No.
John Travolta and Nicolas Cage are both coming back to reprise their original roles.
Didn't Nicolas Cage get shot up hard? Like,
right? How are they both being casted? He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
That guy is dead, dude.
Pow.
But by gosh, I mean, what a great sci-fi action movie.
Fuck yeah.
Travolta, Nicolas Cage, literally changing faces, dude.
Living each other's lives.
And I mean, Cage is just caging out the whole movie,
Travolta too. Dude, Travolta playing
a psychopath.
A psychopath is the creepiest thing. Him talking to his wife.
I know.
And just like, and his dancing.
Dude, how about the daughter?
The cigarette.
Coming in, asking for the cigarette.
Dude,
and
so messed up. Creepy.
Because it's like, I mean, you're the dad, but in his head, he's not the dad. But it's like, what the fuck is going on here, dude?
No bueno.
And there's a scene where, follow me here, John Travolta, who is Nicolas Cage's face, is in prison, and he gets visited by John Travolta, who is actually Nicolas Cage's in Travolta's face. And Nicolas Cage is just like, he can't believe what he's seeing. He's just like, like, that's the scene, dude. But
you feel everything in that groan. You feel everything.
Dude, you're like, wow, this guy is fucking.
Dude,
Nicolas
who did
Cage
that? John Woo? Was
dude.
John Woo the director?
Yes, John Woo was the director
dude,
of Face Off. Dude.
Everything. The fucking pigeons flying.
Oh my god!
Every shot, dude. And all the action shots in the 90s. Every action movie was just the best. The most ridiculous shit. In the way that it is, it's not an action movie that could happen here.
It's not.
It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be the fucking craziest, biggest guns that fucking reload on their own. You never know how many
you never know.
People dying, every bullet misses you. That's the point of these action movies. And they so good.
And dude, the scene where Nicolas Cage wakes up without his face on, and the whole time you're wondering what he looks like, and they just fucking like cut to it quickly.
Yeah, and you're like,
I thought it's a great movie. The editing, again, he knows what he's doing. This guy, so it's a great job there. But you know
what's gonna happen?
Jury's out on Face Off 2. But that's rapid fire news. That's rapid fire news. Next topic here for rapid fire news. Out now. Act now. You're watching Binge Buddies. Act now, and you can see what's out now in theaters and streaming to your home. Unfrosted on Netflix, come out today. Manny's already three-quarters of the way through. He says it's exaggerated. It's good. He likes it. Jerry Seinfeld, comedians, everybody's in. And another big item movie that came out this weekend, Fall Guy. Which, in my opinion, I don't know, man.
Did you see the premiere? He had his two two stunt guys dressed up, and they got thrown through the billboard pretty much, and then in the theater, one jumped from like one balcony to the other onto the stage and everything.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, the
But his
premiere
stunt
premiere
guys,
was crazy.
yeah.
Premiere was crazy.
I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I feel like Ryan Gosling, I like.
Yeah.
You know,
What's her face?
Emily Blunt,
we love.
like her. Great both great actors. Yeah. But this movie, like, I mean, Mike, we saw the trailer in theaters the other day. Like, it's weird. Fall Guys, one with Ryan Gosling is the stunt double.
But then shit really goes down.
He's been dating / still is in love with the director of the movie, Emily Blunt. And then the actual actor, the movie star, who's Aaron Taylor Johnson, who's going to be the next James Bond, is gone missing. And it's up to the stunt man to save him. I mean, the premise I'm not really buying. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I mean, it just seems too cheesy and maybe not that great. You know, but I mean, I just think it's so weird for Ryan Gosling.
But that's why I think it's going to be okay. That's why I think it's going to be okay.
So you want to see it in theaters?
Dude, I don't have any time to go see anything in theaters.
If Josh B can go to a Met game, you can go to theaters. That's right. Josh B's going to Josh B's going to be showing you up, dude, all life.
I'm just happy I'm not taking my kids to a Mets game.
He didn't bring his kids. That's how much time he has.
But I'm sorry that he's spending his free time at a Mets game. Yeah.
I mean, they won. He was happy to see me.
Whatever.
But that's your rapid fire news. And let's get to some comments before we close out here, because I can't believe we've already been through an hour and a half of the show.
Hour and a half. Do you know how much time we spent on popcorn buckets?
Yeah, God, it's like 40 minutes.
Just letting you know. Yeah.
What are you trying to say, dude?
I'm trying to say that we love fucking popcorn buckets here at Downtown TV.
Face off to wait. You want to rephrase that?
What
comment right there?
No, I would not. What?
You love fucking popcorn buckets?
We fucking love popcorn
Marco says Face Off 2 with Michael and Tony. How crazy? Have you've seen Face Off, right, Mike? I've played it in the studio before.
You played it a lot.
I think you said no.
Negative. Yeah,
still not on.
Still not on. It's
negative.
Oh, there it is. There he is. There he is. Found him.
I mean, it's a great movie. Rated R too. Sci-fi action. Let's go. It's in the sci-fi action content over there. Yeah. And I feel like we can, like Michael and I could do a remake of Face Off too.
Yeah.
Remake. We'll do a sequel.
I think yeah.
Like this guy, like literally, it's John Travolta is a CIA agent who captures Nicolas Cage. He's in prison. He's a terrorist.
Terrorist.
What's the when you're a terrorist in your own country? Domestic terrorist, dude. And they put him into prison, whatever. And to get more into his circle of domestic terrorists, John Travolta goes into under the needle.
Oh, he goes, yeah.
Controversial face swapping surgery. Yeah. Okay,
so that he can go in because his brother's in there.
His brother's in there, right? Yeah. It was his brother, and he wants to get more info out of his brother.
He's the only person
where the bombs are. Yeah, and like the bomb is like in the Staples Center.
Yeah, and he's like, "How do you the Lakers remember that?"
The Shaq's there, and the Lakers can't play ball. They're like, "Why can't we play ball?" Literally, like this. Dude, that's so funny, dude. Yeah. And of course, Nicolas Cage wakes up, the real Nicolas Cage,
in the middle of this with no face.
He has no face, dude.
Stabs everyone up.
And of course, there's only 2 people who know about this because it's super undercover, confidential. And somehow he makes them put John Travolta's face on his face.
Yeah, brilliant.
And then kills them. And then now he's John Travolta.
Yeah,
and nobody knows except John Travolta and Nicolas Cage.
And definitely his daughter.
Daughter knew. Dude, I don't think his daughter knew. It's crazy if the daughter knew. What's up? Marco says, reiterates Paramount Pictures, John Woo film, John Woo, great guy. He says Face Off and Face Off 2, Michael Tony in 2025. Keith Metzger, Face Off, great movie. Love that, dude. Marco also hyped for rapid fire news.
Get hyped.
Wow, Keith saying he's gonna be nice. Oh wow! Look at Josh B with the abbreviation RFN for rapid fire news. Keith says thanks for ruining the movie for me.
Yeah.
What movie?
Face Off, apparently.
But Keith said Face Off, great movie.
Yeah.
I think Keith maybe. Michael, you want to cut to my ISO? Keith, there
it is.
A little bit too much.
Yeah, he's feeling saucy tonight.
Yeah, too much of this one.
Saucy boy.
Keith, dude? Keith?
Keith Bar.
Keith been doing a little boozing? Keith?
Booze party?
Doing a little boozing, dude?
Party of the booze?
Yeah, it was the joke, dude. Yeah, I knew it, dude. Classic Keith. Do a little boozing, trying to make a joke, dude.
Funny boy.
Oh.
It's here.
I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Although I did.
She goes, oh.
Well, I started watching this new show yesterday.
When
I forgot
when
the
half
name
of the
it, though,
TVs
dude.
finish all the movies, I think we've been here for too long.
I agree.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I thought we were all together trying to have a good time, do a show.
You haven't even finished your second citrus
you
punch.
Oh, I gotta finish this. I'm only halfway. I have to finish this before the show.
Sure.
How about that, dude?
Sure.
So I'm watching this documentary on Netflix. I don't know if Michael can find the name for it for me right now, but because I don't remember the name. But it's about this English journalist who is uncovering a secret advanced civilization that lived that Americans or the world don't know because the history was erased.
Oh my.
And
It's
let me
called
tell
Atlantis.
you what a fucking crock show this is, though. Because, dude, the first 8 minutes of the show is him explaining what he's doing.
Stop.
Which is, again, like, it's like I read Netflix, it tells you this guy is doing that. So I already know it in 30 seconds. And it's one of those docs that takes 8 minutes to explain something. And then the next 8 minutes is him recapping the previous 8 minutes of his explanation. And it's like, bro, you just spent the first 20 minutes of this show telling me the same thing over and over again. And you're English on top of it.
Yeah, which is making it rough.
And it's just really poorly put together. It's like eight parts too. It's like pretty in depth.
Yeah.
Dude, the first episode was him just trying to prove that this pyramid thing existed.
No, I'm done.
Dude. And literally, like they go, it's like the pyramid. It's not Machu. It's not in Peru. I forget where it is. I think it's in Indonesia. It's in Indonesia. And they carbon date the rock to way before it's been like assumed that like civilization was able to build things like this. So they're like, oh wow, like, this is way older than we think humans were able to do this. They definitely had some type of different civilization, whatever. And then they're like, yo, we just found these crazy like cave system tombs underneath the pyramids. Clearly the pyramid was built to be a passageway to all these other chambers inside. And they had this Indonesian like excavator archaeologist talk about how crazy this is. And at the very end of the episode, well, we couldn't go any further. So it's a real shame we can't find anyone to excavate the site. We're going to move on to the next pyramid. And then they go to Egypt. And I'm like, dude, like what do you mean? Like, it's just
all these shows.
Like, it seems like you just stumbled upon your answer and then you fucking walked away.
No.
Talk about getting baited,
there was
dude.
never an answer. That's half these docs these days. There's never an answer. It's like, what if?
Asinine.
And you're like, come on.
Yeah, but like, that's the point of the documentary is to you answered what if. You figure it out.
No, what ifs are for movies.
Yeah, exactly.
What ifs are for movies.
This is
this is facts. Go do it. But like, if there isn't a good finding at the end, what the fuck is the point of you telling me?
Scrape it, scrape it, scrape it, and scrap it, dude.
Game over,
dude.
No need.
And I wish I can do a good English accent but I really can't. But this guy.
You sound like
bad,
you're
dude.
from London.
You sound like you're from London. But this isn't a Cockney. This is I went to Trinity College or whatever the big university. Cambridge University.
Yes. Nigel.
Nigel, dude.
Nigel.
Another comment on the way out, Michael?
Give me that last comment.
I gotta finish it before we leave, though.
You better chug it. Get on that one knee, baby.
You're out of hand tonight.
I'm just telling you to drink your drink. That's all I'm saying.
I just started rewatching BMS last night when I went to bed. There it is, dude. BMS. Thank you, Keith, dude. There we go. That's what Rapid Fire News is all about, baby. Give me the info real quick and fire and hot and empty the clip and put it back in and load it back up, baby. Blue Mountain State, dude.
Blue Mountain State. Love it. Only way to go. Only way to go.
Oh my god.
You done with that?
No, I probably got another good chug left.
Another good chuggy
and then we can close out.
Goes out.
Trying to think what else. I haven't really been watching much else this week because we've been super busy with stuff.
Yeah.
But I want to get to the contestant.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Dial it in, dude.
Good solid hour and a half. Take your time. Enjoy
Good solid hour and a half.
Watch it. Don't distract yourself from it because you miss stuff. You're like, oh shit.
Really?
Yeah, because it's in Japanese. A lot of it in subtitles when they're talking, but like it jumps back and forth. There's just like it's just so much fucked upness that you're gonna be like glued. I guarantee it.
Also, the English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting. Can't wait to see what you guys think. How fucked up it is.
Okay.
Okay, we're done. Oh, there it is. I don't know if you realized, but you scared the shit out of Renee. I don't know which one of you guys burped. But
what?
When you guys burped earlier, Renee literally jumped.
Really?
Oh my goodness.
I think that was you.
No, that was not me.
Are you sure, dude? I'm pretty sure you had that Coke and then you burped and you were talking.
No. There was a full-on burpity burp. Because I was looking at her. I wasn't even talking at the time. That's why I laughed. I giggled. I said, he.
Oh my God. I'm not going to lie. That was kind of tough
I
to
don't
get
even
to.
know. Looking at your face while you were chugging it, it did not seem like something fun.
I think also this chair
is
not conducive to like any type of flow in the body.
No, it's coming right
because you're crunched up. There's no digestion.
Imagine if you puked on camera right now.
After all the talk and I
just
puke on camera. Like, because I still feel like this, like nothing's gone past this area.
You got that air bubble in there.
It's like I get up, I'm gonna burp and fart at the same time, probably.
There's just this full-on explosion.
Yeah. All right.
On that note,
I mean, that's it, dude.
Good Friday night. Thank you for sharing
great
it with
show.
us.
Honestly, man, thanks for coming in. I know
Thank you.
you've been busy with the kids and everything. That's so sick, dude.
I need this though.
I need it.
I need it. I need this hit.
We need it, dude.
This dopamine hit. This bucket.
Yo, give me that dope, dude.
Give me that dope.
I want to thank everyone too for tuning in. Keith, you're the fucking man. It's great to see you on a Friday night.
Hell yeah.
And I know you're also busy with the kids. And Josh B, crazy all these people busy with the kids. Still making time for us here.
Kids. Wu-Tang's for the kids.
Wu-Tang is for the children. It's for the children, baby. Ooh, Wu-Tang.
I got woo.
And Marco as well for taking up his Friday night as well, watching Binge Buddies. I really do. I never got a confirmation on the pizza, but I hope you really enjoyed it, dude.
We know what it is.
It's just I'm glad you're eating pizza, dude. It's dope to see. Oh, who Pixelated Pop Tart? Nah,
yeah.
who was that? The new guy who popped in.
That was good.
That's dope, dude. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and obviously subscribe to us on our YouTube channel, Downtime TV.
Share it.
Hit that notifications button too, so you don't miss a damn thing. Share it with your buddies and friends, so then we can all be binge buddies together.
We're all binge buddies.
We're gonna be binging so hard this weekend, dude. But yeah, like I said, everyone have a great weekend. There's so much content out there, so many films, so much shows you guys can watch. We don't have quite a few here. And as always, I encourage people to call in during our shows, Tuesday and Friday, 8 p.m. Or comment, what you're talking about. Marco loves to call in and just to sit around and hang out with us, dude, which is great. He even made one of the reels, a few of the reels, because he's just in the background with every time he get a ha out of him.
He's like, that part.
Love to see. Yeah. It's so funny.
Send
dude.
it to social.
But yeah, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Go out, watch something new. Go to the theaters because it really is a phenomenal experience. Star Wars, guys, it's not in theaters. Often, episode 1 at least. 25th anniversary. Try and get out there and see it. I know at least for us around here, like it's packed the whole weekend because I looked for the rest of the weekend.
Oh yeah,
freaking jam packed. Today was really the only day where it wasn't. Keith, just so I have a good night, everyone. I reiterate that and I echo it to everyone watching this show. And we will see you back here live for Sportsport Monday morning, 10 a.m. Binge Buddies. You know the deal. Tuesday, 8 p.m. Manny pending. Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do.